Good day to our lovely viewers on Genvo the Media, the Cream. It has been a long time we've not been together, but by God's will, today we are together. Today is the 1st of August 2025. I can confirm that today is the second. We start the second month of the other half of the year 2025. Yeah, a lot was prepared during this year before the start of the year, but then, as I told you earlier along, we are into the second half of the year. Remember, we had the 6 months, January to June, and now we have July to December, of which this is the second month of the second half. I greet you all wherever you're listening from, and I really appreciate your support wherever you are. When you put in a comment, when you put in a like, when you put in a share button, when you subscribe, indeed, you're doing a great work for this page. Today, I bring you the sports update, which has been a big concern and a point of discussions in different places, as I believe you could be aware of. And this is a comparison between the two London teams, and that is Chelsea and Arsenal. In London, there is quite a lot of teams, football teams, and the big rivalry, I could say, it is between Chelsea and Arsenal FC. There's a lot of supporters from all over around the world, and basically they go for those two teams. As I could say, in London there is a lot, but then let's take the comparison between Arsenal and Chelsea. Of course, if we are to make a comparison, it is not anywhere close between Arsenal and Chelsea. That is being realistic. I do not support neither of the teams, but the comparison between the two, personally, I do not see it. But then, if we look at the managerial seats, then at least we can make some comparison. In Chelsea, or for starters, tomorrow, the 2nd of August, we shall be having the African Nations Championship that will run from tomorrow until the 30th of August this year. And this championship is being hosted by 3 nations, that is Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the first match will be played tomorrow between Tanzania and Burkina Faso. We shall see how it will come up at the end of the match. So back to our program. The comparison between the two managers, one at Chelsea and another one with Arsenal. For starters, I would start with Chelsea together with their manager. Chelsea has a manager who is Maresca Enzo. He's an Italian coach who signed for Chelsea last season. The start of last season, that was 2024-2025. In his first season, he was able to secure the Champions League spot, meaning that next season, Chelsea will be playing the UEFA Champions League. Still in his first season, he was able to win the UEFA Conference League. Still in his first season, he was able to win the FIFA Club World Cup against the European giants PSG. I can call that a formidable challenge that this guy puts into the soccer world. I can say, yeah, this guy is good, because in the first season, if you are able to get 3 trophies in one season, indeed, I can say you are a good coach. With the challenges Chelsea has had in the league, a big squad, sometimes he wasn't even sure where to play, which player, but then at the end of it all, his big squad made it possible to win the Europa League, the UEFA Europa Conference League, winning the FIFA Club World Cup, and securing the Champions League spot for next season. Guys, this guy is good. This guy is indeed good, because in just 1 year, in a period of 12 months, if he could do this, wow, I can say praise be to this guy, because he did a wonderful job. So if we go to the other side of Arsenal, Arsenal with their coach Mikel Arteta, a Spaniard, signed for Arsenal in 2019 December. Actually, it was finishing, because the season of 2018-2019, that was the time of Unai Emery, but the way he was performing wasn't that good, so they brought in this guy in December after the start of that season. So when Arteta came in, he took charge on the 26th of December, and his first match was a draw. That was 1-1. The following season, in 2019-2020, he won the first trophy, and that was the FA against Chelsea. And later on, he won the Community Shield. Remember, 2019-2020, that was a season where Liverpool won their championship after a long time. I remember that was the time of COVID, what a lot was said. So, meaning that the winner of FA Cup and the winner of the league, they played the Community Shield, and that was won by Arsenal on penalties. If you remember very well, that is what happened. So, meaning that having won the FA Cup, irrespective of what position you are, in case you do not qualify for Champions League, you are able to play Europa League, and Arsenal did. And in that season, Arsenal played the Europa League until the round of 16, where they were knocked out. The following season, that was 2020-2021, Arsenal finished 8th. That is the second season for Mikel Arteta. Arsenal finished 8th, and they did not have Europa League. So, the following season, they played, and they finished 5th, meaning that the following season, they are eligible to play Europa League, and they finished on the semi-finals. That was quite good. The following season, having finished 5th, they played and finished quarter until the semi-finals. So now those next years, they have been challenging for the trophy, and we've seen it. Arsenal has played extremely very, very good, and having finished on the semi-finals in the Europa, now they come to challenge for the Champions League. So the first time in the Champions League, the first time after a long time, they came until the quarterfinals and they were knocked out by Bayern Munich, as you all remember. Then the second time, they progressed until the semi-finals. Recently, they were knocked out by PSG. Having faced PSG in the league, in the table-like format, and they looked dominant, but then on the semi-finals, Arsenal was knocked down by PSG, and PSG went on to win the trophy against Inter Milan. So here is the picture. Last season, 8-8. The moment where we could see that Manchester City is really down, Liverpool came up and won the trophy against Arsenal, and Arsenal still finished second. So we've seen Arsenal finishing second 3 seasons, and the first 2 seasons it was against Manchester City. Then the last season it is Liverpool who were champions, and still they finished second. What does this mean? It means that if Liverpool was not in the picture, perhaps Man City could come up and take the trophy again. You get my point? It means that, meaning that if Liverpool did not come into the picture, because Liverpool, they knew their weakness, and knowing their weakness, this is what we are supposed to do. Man City is there. Man City is at their weakest point, and Arsenal has been challenging. So this is the time we have to push until we get the trophy onto our side, and that is exactly what Liverpool did, and Arsenal still became second. So if you're there and you're an Arsenal fan, Arsenal has been second for 3 times now in a row, meaning that they were close to winning the trophy, at least for these last 3 seasons, but they didn't win. Of course, I would not deny Arsenal has played very good, extremely very good in the last 3 seasons. I would say they have been playing very good in the last 3 seasons. But are we after playing good football, or are we after winning the trophies? Because the coach for Chelsea just one season, and he has 2 trophies, and you can say that they are recognized international. That is the FIFA Club World Cup and the Conference League, UEFA Conference League. That is a big achievement in 1 season. So Arsenal, having signed Kepa Arrizabalaga, Martin Zubimendi, Christian Nogard, Noni Madueke, Christian Mosquera, and Victor Gokares, do we expect the best out of the Arsenal team? Because all the Arsenal fans, you can agree with me that you've not had a reliable striker for all these seasons. You've got the chances, the VAR has been playing against you, the chances has been denied, the penalties against you. So meaning that if all that was done and you had a striker, perhaps you would be scoring more goals and beat whatever is being put against you. So having signed so far 5 players, with someone else coming that is easy from Crystal Palace, coming to the squad. Do we expect something exceptional this season, the coming season? Because the season is coming very, very, very soon, and that will be the 13th. This very month, the season is going to be starting, and the Premier League will be kicking off. Arsenal fans, are we really expecting that this time round the trophy is yours? Because from the look of the things, personally, I would say this season at least Arsenal can bring a formidable challenge, a very, very, very formidable challenge to the league. But if things go well, will it be the time for Arteta to leave the team? Because I know some of you still believe in this guy, Mikel Arteta. But personally, I would say this guy would have left long time ago. Okay, the signings look good, superb. They look very, very good, the signings that Arsenal have made. But then, look at Real Madrid last season. They didn't even get any silverware last season. But look at their squad. Are you getting my point? Look at the squad that Real Madrid had last season, but not even a silverware in the whole season. So, much as Arsenal has made good signings, we all agree, irrespective of whether you are Arsenal fan or you're not, let's disagree to agree that Arsenal has made superb signings this time round. As to the start of the season 2025-2026, is it time to say that Arsenal now has the chance to win the trophy? And if they do not, it will be high time for Mikel Arteta to find something better for himself, and it won't be Arsenal. Because we cannot tolerate this kind of football. Yeah, we are playing good football, but we are not winning trophies. Who says that a good manager or a good coach is determined on how they play? Just they play, not how they win. No. So, let's wait until the start and the end of next season, and we see how things go. But if you are the hiring manager and you're looking at two people, Mikel Arteta and Enzo Maresca of Chelsea, who would you hire for your team to perform better and better? That is a question that you personally have to answer. If you look at the two people, I don't know if there are people who say that this Enzo Maresca is just lucky to win all this in one season, because we can say that maybe he got weak opponents. But which weak opponents can we talk about if we look at the giants of Europe in the FIFA Club World Cup? I do not think PSG was weak in that regard. I don't think this guy was lucky. Tactically, I believe this guy was good to win wherever he won and securing the Champions League spot next season. So for that reason, I would call it our first program for the month of August, and it is basically about sports. And we've looked at the comparison between the Arsenal manager and the Chelsea manager. So it is upon to you to make your comparison personally and see who would you go for. just in case a team is looking for a manager to go for any of the two. And personally, I would say this guy for Chelsea, what he has done. Because remember, if you have a big squad, most of the times you run out of options and be like, oh, this guy was good in training, but then another one, this and this and that and that. But then for that case, you would say that, oh, maybe I should go with this, maybe I should go with him, maybe I should go with him. So you're being corrupted, your mind is corrupted having a big squad. But Enzo Maresca showed us that having a big squad is not a problem. He made it possible to win wherever he won in just 1 year. I would say, if it is me, if I'm the owner of a team and I'm looking for a manager, of course I would go with this guy, because he has proven beyond reasonable doubt that he can make it possible in the shortest period possible, that the Arsenal manager has not done in how many years now? Close to 5 years. Nothing, just the FA Cup. And he only built up from where the other guy left. So is that credible enough? I think no. So I wish you a very lovely day, and the debate goes on as we're looking forward to start the new season of the Premier League. This is the debate that I bring to you, and it is up to you to make your decision who you prefer is best according to your support, your team, your whatever. I want to wish you a lovely good day. Please stay blessed. Have a wonderful good day. Enjoy the month, as we shall be communicating in our next programs. I remain Muzukulu Ankali, bringing you this program today, and I wanna say please stay blessed. I'm waiting for the comments, the subscriptions, the likes, and the share about this program, such that we see who you would prefer going for if you are to choose a manager between Mikel Arteta and Enzo Maresca of Chelsea. We've seen their achievements. Personally, we've seen their achievements, and it is now up to you, the fans of the teams. You would prefer that I would go with this, or I would go with the other one. I want to wish you a good day. Please enjoy the rest of the day. Don't drink and drive. Stay safe on the roads. Have a blessed one. I love you all, my subscribers.